Hi, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about the adrenal insufficiency disorder that I've acquired after the gastric bypass. I actually have central adrenal insufficiency, which means that I have something wrong with my pituitary gland that's not making enough ACTH to bring it down to my adrenal glands that form cortisol, which is a life hormone that you need. You need this cortisol for blood pressure, stress is mainly what it's for in any case, so that if I get into a car accident, if I get a little bit scared with a test, if I get nervous going to the doctors, my body doesn't know how to deal with that and I can go into adrenal crisis. Adrenal crisis is when your body starts to shut down. It actually can't produce the cortisol to help the stress for your body. I've actually had symptoms such as low blood pressures in the 80s over 50s. I've had blood pressures in the 90s. I really haven't had any blood pressures over 100 in the past 3 or 4 months. I was actually hospitalized in October, and they found out that I have a baseline cortisol level in the morning of 0.6, which is almost non-existent. So your baselines should be almost your highest in the mornings, and mine are non-existent, which could only tell you how low my low cortisol levels are. I am actually right now on a growth hormone called, which is prednisone. It's also making my cortisol levels. A lot of people take it for asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia, anything of that sort to help the lungs out. But for me, it's actually keeping me alive. I need that so that my body will be able to fight off any stress and make sure that I can actually handle stress, which I still can't. They don't really know what to do because of my stomach from the gastric. I don't obtain anything that I really need in my stomach anymore, which means that I'm not obtaining any of the medicine that I also need. So for me, it's like a lose-lose situation right now, and I'm trying to find anybody and everyone who has this, since it is rare. It's about 1 in every 100,000 people have it. So not a lot of people are going to be having this, never mind having the gastric on top of it. Some symptoms of adrenal insufficiency can include foggy brain, almost like an ADD type of disorder where you can't concentrate, you can't take in anything. Low blood pressures. With Cushing's, which is too much cortisol levels, it would be high blood pressures. You can't take stress. That's a no-no. Also, pain, ridiculously. I'm having pain in my kidneys. I'm having pain in my legs. I'm having pain in my stomach. I'm having pain in my anything you can think of. Migraines daily, which is a horrible, horrible feeling. You can never get a migraine a year or so, and it still hurts. Never mind having them every day. Exhaustion is a huge, huge, huge symptom of not having cortisol levels at all. In fact, today, if anybody who's watching this knows me, they know that I'm not looking good. Let's see, I got out of bed, I got up at 7:50 to take my prednisone, and I couldn't get out of bed until 12:43. So that tells you how long it takes for someone with no cortisol to get up. It's a hard situation. Another symptom is the moon face, which if some people know me on here, even with the gastric, I've lost almost 100 pounds, and my face is still very swollen and moon-like, which is another symptom of it. I'm trying to think of anything else symptom-wise. I only have the central, and there's a lot of insufficiency disorders. There's CAW, there's SWA, there's primary, which I don't have. That's when you're almost born with it, or you have obtained it and it's still a primary situation. I obtained it and I have a secondary situation. Even though you primary or secondary, an adrenal crisis is an adrenal crisis. When you go into adrenal crisis, everything's going to shut down. If you do not get the injection that you need in time, you will pass away. It's a very serious and very rare disorder that nobody really knows about and no one's really researching about, and I'm trying to get it out there as much as I can since I have nothing else to do but suffer from it. it's very, very, I can't even tell you how serious it is. I've seen 2 kids go through it this week alone, and I just wish I could hold them and help them through it. If you think about probably 15 to 30 minutes after a stressful event has happened, such as dental work, if you get that, it could be fatal to us. If you get into a car accident, even if you just hit your head on the side of the window a little bit, it could be fatal to us. If we stub our toes the wrong way, it could be fatal to us. It's a very, very serious thing, and I can't even stress how bad it is. I just want to get the disease out there. I want to know that people are looking at it and people are trying to help it. It's probably not going to be curable, seeing as every single person is different. It's all hormone levels, it's all growth levels, it's all what's happened to you, what you've taken in your years of living. It's just a very serious, serious thing. If you'd like to learn more about it, I'm probably going to be doing more blogs with symptoms and stuff like that. And also, if I see a symptom I have that day, I'm probably going to start blogging it, seeing as not a lot of people are understanding how serious it is doctor-wise. I'm trying to tell them what I feel, and they just pretty much shrug me off. And in that case, if I get shrugged off the right way and on the wrong day, I'll die. So if someone can just say one thing about adrenal insufficiency to anybody else, it will get out there pretty quickly. I've already done a pretty good job in the last 3 or 4 days. I'm the advocate for a group called Adrenal Insufficiency United, and we're trying to become more researched so that families can know that there's help out there and that there is a support group, and that you can find us on Facebook. It's adrenalinsuficiencyunited.org, or you can find us on Facebook, like I said. My Facebook is the Adrenal Insufficiency Massachusetts. So if you want to ever ask me questions, if you want to help me get the word out there, whether it's newspapers, pasta dinners, like a woman in Montana did, which is awesome. I can't believe she did that, and it's really a great thing. Radio shows, anything, I'm willing to do it. Parades, walk around, if I can walk around that day. Unfortunately, I have to plan around how I feel. Cards, flyers, anything. It's up to you guys. So if you want to help me out, I would be honored to help with you guys. Thank you.